If you've been told you have early-stage chronic kidney disease, you've probably heard one thing over and over again. Don't eat too much protein. But here's the shocking truth. Not all proteins are bad for your kidneys. In fact, certain types of protein can help your kidneys heal, lower inflammation, and slow disease progression, while others silently damage your nephrons, overload your filtration system, and accelerate kidney decline, especially if you are over 60. I'm Dr. David, a senior health educator, and today, I'll reveal 6 powerful protein sources that naturally support early CKD recovery, and 4 that you must completely avoid if you want to protect your kidneys and keep them functioning for years to come. Stay with me till the end. Because a number 6 is often misunderstood as bad, yet it's one of the best natural kidney protectors. If you're over 60 and living with early chronic kidney disease, one of the most confusing parts of your diet is understanding what protein actually does inside your body. Many people hear the word protein and immediately think it's harmful for their kidneys. But that's not always true. The truth is, protein itself isn't the enemy. It's the type, amount, and source of protein that makes all the difference. Let's take a step back and think about what's really happening inside your body. Your kidneys are like 2 hard-working filters, cleaning your blood every minute of the day. When you eat protein, your body breaks it down into smaller compounds called amino acids. These are the building blocks your body uses to repair muscles, tissues, hormones, and even your immune system. After your body uses what it needs, the leftover waste, mainly urea, ammonia, and creatinine, has to be removed. And that's where your kidneys come in. In a healthy person, the kidneys easily filter out this waste. But in someone with early kidney disease, the filters, called nephrons, begin to wear down. They can still do their job, but not as efficiently as before. When you eat large amounts of heavy or poor quality protein, like red meat or processed meats, your kidneys have to work extra hard to clear the excess waste. Over time, that constant pressure can cause the nephrons to scar, reducing filtration even more. This is why some people see their creatinine levels rise or their GFR drop after eating the wrong kinds of protein regularly. However, that doesn't mean you should stop eating protein altogether. In fact, that can be dangerous. When you don't eat enough protein, your body begins to break down its own muscle for energy. This not only weakens your body, but also produces more waste for your kidneys to handle. It's a lose-lose situation. The key is to find balance. To eat just enough protein to maintain your strength and repair your tissues, but not so much that it overburdens your kidneys. Here's the part many seniors don't realize. The quality of protein matters far more than the quantity. Proteins from plant-based sources like soy, lentils, and quinoa are easier for your kidneys to process. They produce less waste and cause less acid buildup in your blood. On the other hand, animal-based proteins like red meat or full-fat dairy create more metabolic residue, which can irritate and inflame your kidney tissues. That's why making smarter protein choices can literally change the direction of your kidney health, even in the early stages of CKD. In fact, several studies have shown that seniors who switch from red meat to plant or fish-based protein see measurable improvements in their kidney function, inflammation levels, and blood pressure within just a few months. So instead of fearing protein, learn to use it as your ally. The right type of protein can protect your nephrons, rebuild damaged cells, and help your kidneys work more efficiently, giving you more energy, less swelling, and better control over your lab numbers. So, as we move forward, keep this in mind. It's not about eating less protein, it's about eating smarter protein. Your kidneys are trying to heal, and every bite you take can either help them or harm them. Let's look at the 6 best protein sources that can naturally support and restore kidney function before it's too late. Number 1. Organic tofu, the kidneys repair protein. For seniors living with early chronic kidney disease, One of the smartest dietary changes you can make is replacing heavy animal protein with organic tofu, a clean, plant-based source of protein that gives your body what it needs to heal without overloading your kidneys. Tofu is made from soybeans, and unlike most plant foods, it contains all 9 essential amino acids, making it a complete protein, just like meat or eggs. But here's the important difference. When your body breaks down soy protein, it produces far less nitrogen waste than animal protein. That means your kidneys have an easier job filtering out toxins like urea and creatinine, and your nephrons, the tiny filters inside your kidneys, don't have to work overtime. In early CKD, your kidneys are like a tired engine. They can still run, but they need lighter fuel. Tofu provides that gentle, efficient fuel, enough to support muscle strength and repair tissue, but not so heavy that it clogs the filters. This makes it a perfect protein for seniors who want to maintain energy and muscle tone while protecting their kidneys. What makes tofu especially powerful is its unique nutrient profile. It's low in sodium, potassium, and phosphorus, 3 minerals that CKD patients need to control, yet it's rich in iron, calcium, and isoflavones. These plant compounds have been shown in several studies to reduce inflammation, oxidative stress, and proteinuria, protein in urine, which are all key indicators of kidney strain. In other words, tofu doesn't just avoid causing harm, it actively supports your body's natural healing process. Now, one of the biggest myths floating around about soy and tofu is that they can disrupt hormones or cause problems in men. That's completely false when it comes to moderate natural consumption. The phytoestrogens found in soy are plant compounds, not human hormones, and they actually help balance estrogen levels in both men and women, reducing risks of bone loss, fatigue, and cholesterol buildup. In fact, soy foods have been linked to better heart and bone health in older adults, 2 areas often affected by kidney disease. But there's one important detail: always choose organic or non-GMO tofu. Conventional soy often comes from genetically modified crops that can carry pesticide residues, which are not ideal for your kidneys. Organic tofu, on the other hand, ensures a clean, chemical-free protein source your body can easily digest. When it comes to preparation, tofu is incredibly versatile. For those with weaker digestion or sensitive stomachs, soft or silken tofu works best. You can blend it into smoothies, soups, or even breakfast bowls. For a firmer bite, grilled or baked tofu makes a satisfying replacement for meat in stir-fries or salads. Just remember to keep seasoning light. Use herbs, garlic, lemon juice, or olive oil instead of salt-heavy sauces or marinades. And portion size matters too. For most people with early CKD, half a cup of tofu 2 to 4 times a week is a healthy and kidney-safe amount. This provides roughly 10 grams of clean protein without stressing your filtration system. Think of tofu as your kidney's repair material. Gentle, nourishing, and efficient. It gives your body the amino acids it needs to rebuild while lowering inflammation and improving your energy levels. Seniors who include tofu regularly in their diet often notice less fatigue, reduced bloating, and more stable creatinine readings over time. So, if you've been looking for a safe, natural, and affordable way to protect your kidneys, organic tofu deserves a permanent place on your plate. It's not just a substitute for meat, it's a protector for your kidneys. Number 2. Lentils, the fiber-filled protector. When it comes to kidney-friendly proteins, few foods are as underrated and powerful as lentils. For seniors with early chronic kidney disease, lentils can be a true lifesaver. A humble, affordable food that quietly protects your kidneys from inflammation, supports heart health, and even helps stabilize your blood sugar. Lentils are rich in plant-based protein, offering around 18 grams per cup. But unlike animal proteins, they come with fiber, antioxidants, and essential minerals that help your kidneys rather than harm them. What makes lentils so special is that they produce very little metabolic waste when digested. This means that when your body breaks them down for energy, there's far less urea and creatinine for your kidneys to filter. In simpler terms, your kidneys get to rest while your body still gets the protein it needs. One of the biggest challenges for seniors with early CKD is managing inflammation and high blood pressure, which often go hand in hand with declining kidney function. Lentils naturally help with both. They contain soluble fiber, a special kind of fiber that binds to waste and cholesterol in your digestive tract, carrying them out of the body before they reach the bloodstream. This not only lightens the kidney's workload, but also lowers bad LDL cholesterol, protecting your heart, which is deeply connected to kidney health. And here's something fascinating. Lentils have been shown in several studies to reduce C-reactive protein, CRP levels, one of the main markers of inflammation in the body. When CRP levels drop, kidney function often stabilizes because your body is no longer under constant inflammatory stress. For seniors, this can mean better energy, clearer thinking, and less water retention or swelling in the legs and ankles. Beyond their kidney benefits, lentils are also packed with iron, folate, magnesium, and B vitamins, all of which support healthy red blood cells and oxygen delivery. This is especially important for older adults because CKD often leads to anemia, leaving many patients feeling tired or weak. By eating lentils regularly, you can help improve your blood quality naturally, without resorting to excess supplements that can strain your kidneys further. Now, you might be wondering, aren't lentils high in potassium or phosphorus? That's a great question, and it's one that confuses many people. The truth is, lentils do contain these minerals, but they're in a natural, organic form that's absorbed more slowly by the body. Plus, there's a simple trick to make lentils even safer for your kidneys. Soak them overnight and rinse them before cooking. This process helps remove some of the potassium and phosphorus, while also making the lentils softer and easier to digest. Perfect for aging digestive systems. For seniors with early CKD, portion control is key. A half cup to 1 cup of cooked lentils 2 to 3 times a week is usually ideal. You can add them to soups, stews, or salads, or mix them with quinoa or vegetables for a balanced plant-based meal. And because lentils are so versatile, you can switch between green, brown, red, or black lentils, each with its own texture and flavor to keep your meals interesting and satisfying. Let's not forget another hidden benefit. Lentils help control blood sugar levels. This is crucial because many kidney problems in seniors start with diabetes. The high fiber content in lentils slows down digestion, preventing sharp spikes in blood sugar and insulin. By stabilizing your glucose levels, lentils indirectly protect your kidneys from further damage. In summary, lentils are much more than a source of protein. They are a complete kidney protector. They nourish your body, clean your blood, calm inflammation, and support your heart all at once. For seniors who often feel overwhelmed by dietary restrictions, lentils offer something refreshing. A food that's comforting, affordable, easy to prepare, and deeply healing. So the next time you think of protein, don't just picture meat or eggs. Think of a warm bowl of lentil soup, nourishing your kidneys with every spoonful. Because when it comes to protecting your kidneys naturally, lentils truly are the fiber-filled shield your body has been waiting for. Number 3. Egg whites, the purest animal protein. When you're living with early chronic kidney disease, choosing the right kind of protein can feel confusing, especially if you've spent years hearing that animal proteins are bad for your kidneys. But here's something most people don't realize. Not all animal proteins are created equal. Some are heavy and harmful, while others are clean, light, and healing. And at the very top of that list is one of nature's most perfect foods, the humble egg white. Egg whites are considered the purest form of animal protein because they contain all 9 essential amino acids in a form your body can easily absorb. Yet they are almost completely free from fat, cholesterol, and phosphorus. This makes them ideal for seniors with kidney issues, who need enough protein for tissue repair but must avoid overloading their kidneys with waste products. Think of your kidneys as two filters working around the clock. Every time you eat protein, your body creates byproducts like urea and creatinine, which your kidneys must remove from your blood. Animal proteins like red meat or cheese produce a lot of this waste, forcing your kidneys to work overtime. But egg whites are different. They provide the amino acids your body needs for healing, while producing minimal metabolic waste. This means your kidneys can do their job without stress, and your muscle tissue still gets the nourishment it needs to stay strong. For seniors, this is incredibly important. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia, which can worsen fatigue and frailty. Many older adults with CKD try to cut out all protein to protect their kidneys, but that can actually make them weaker, more tired, and more prone to falls. Egg whites are the perfect middle ground. They help maintain lean muscle, bone strength, and immune function, all while keeping your kidney workload low. What makes egg whites especially beneficial for early CKD patients is their low phosphorus and potassium content. These minerals, while essential, can build up in the blood when kidneys are weak, causing complications like bone loss or heart strain. Egg whites deliver high-quality protein without those risky minerals, which is why renal dietitians often call them a kidney-safe protein. Now, let's talk about preparation, because how you cook them matters. For kidney health, it's best to eat egg whites boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled in olive oil rather than fried or salted. Avoid mixing them with processed meats like bacon or sausages, as these are loaded with sodium and preservatives that can undo all your efforts. Keep it simple. Season with herbs, black pepper, or a sprinkle of turmeric, which actually supports kidney function by reducing inflammation. Portion size also plays a big role. For most seniors with early CKD, 2 egg whites per meal, a few times per week, provide the perfect amount of protein without excess strain. You can enjoy them for breakfast, mix them into oatmeal, or even use them in smoothies for a light, high-protein snack. And here's something worth clearing up: a common myth about eggs. Many people believe that eggs, in general, are bad for the kidneys because they're high in cholesterol. But the truth is, the cholesterol and phosphorus are found mainly in the yolk, not the white. The white is pure, high-quality protein that your body uses efficiently, with almost no waste. So if you separate the yolk and stick to the whites, you're getting all the benefits and none of the risks. Beyond kidney health, egg whites also help support wound healing, hormone balance, and immune repair, all crucial for seniors. In fact, studies have shown that patients with kidney disease who include moderate amounts of egg whites in their diet often maintain better albumin levels, a key marker of nutritional health that doctors monitor closely. Low albumin levels often indicate poor nutrition or muscle breakdown, which can make CKD worse. So, if you're over 60 and trying to protect your kidneys while staying strong and active, egg whites are your best friend in the kitchen. They're simple, affordable, and incredibly effective. You don't need protein powders or expensive supplements, just clean, natural egg whites that give your body what it needs without stressing your kidneys. In many ways, egg whites represent the perfect balance: the strength of animal protein with the gentleness of plant food. They're proof that with the right choices, you can nourish your body, protect your kidneys, and rebuild your health, one meal at a time. Number 4. Quinoa, the gentle muscle preserver. When most seniors hear the word grain, they instantly think of something heavy on the kidneys. But quinoa is in a class of its own. It's not a grain at all. It's a complete plant-based protein that your kidneys actually appreciate. What makes quinoa truly unique is that it contains all 9 essential amino acids, the building blocks your body uses to preserve muscle strength without flooding your system with excess nitrogen waste, the very waste that weak kidneys struggle to filter. For seniors with early chronic kidney disease, losing muscle mass, known as sarcopenia, is a silent danger. It leads to weakness, poor balance, and faster kidney decline because the body begins breaking down its own muscle tissue for protein. Quinoa helps prevent this by offering a gentle, easily digestible protein source that fuels muscle repair without burdening your kidneys. It's light, anti-inflammatory, and naturally gluten-free, making it ideal for older adults with digestive issues or inflammation-related kidney stress. What's even more impressive is quinoa's magnesium and potassium balance. Unlike many grains that spike these minerals too high for CKD patients, quinoa offers them in moderate amounts that nourish cells without straining filtration. Its high fiber content also plays a quiet but powerful role. Fiber binds with urea and toxins in the digestive tract, helping them exit through the stool instead of forcing your kidneys to filter them out. In other words, quinoa doesn't just feed your muscles, it helps your kidneys rest and recover. Try cooking quinoa as a warm breakfast bowl with unsweetened almond milk and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Or use it as a base for your lunch salads. It's versatile, filling, and deeply restorative. For seniors over 60 who want to maintain strength while protecting kidney function, quinoa offers a rare combination, a protein that preserves muscle without punishing the kidneys. Number 5. Greek yogurt, the gut-kidney connector. For seniors over 60 managing early chronic kidney disease, Greek yogurt can be a surprisingly powerful ally, but only when chosen and eaten wisely. Most people think of it as a simple breakfast food, but few realize how deeply it connects the gut and the kidneys, two organs that quietly communicate every day. The state of your gut health directly affects how much toxin your kidneys must filter. If your gut is inflamed or filled with harmful bacteria, your kidneys end up taking the hit. This is where Greek yogurt truly shines. Greek yogurt is rich in probiotics, those beneficial bacteria that help keep your gut lining strong and balanced. When your digestive system is healthy, fewer toxins and inflammatory compounds leak into your bloodstream, meaning your kidneys don't have to work overtime to remove them. This process, known as the gut-kidney axis, is now recognized in modern nephrology as one of the most overlooked pathways for protecting kidney health naturally. Beyond its gut-healing properties, Greek yogurt provides high-quality, low-phosphorus protein, the kind that helps your body rebuild tissues without producing large amounts of urea. For seniors with early CKD, this means you can preserve muscle and energy while still giving your kidneys a chance to rest. It's also loaded with calcium and vitamin B12, both of which become more important after 60, especially for bone strength and nerve health, areas that often weaken alongside kidney decline. However, it's crucial to choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt rather than the flavored versions that contain hidden sugars and additives. Even small amounts of added sugar can spike inflammation and disrupt the delicate gut balance you're trying to heal. You can sweeten it naturally with a few fresh blueberries or a drizzle of raw honey if your blood sugar allows. When eaten in moderation, about half a cup a day, Greek yogurt acts like a natural bridge between gut health and kidney protection. It doesn't just nourish your body. It rebuilds the internal system that helps your kidneys detoxify more efficiently. For seniors over 60, adding this creamy, probiotic-rich food to your daily routine can make the difference between slow kidney decline and steady, natural recovery. Number 6. Wild-caught whitefish, the omega-3 healer. When it comes to healing your kidneys naturally, few foods are as restorative, or as misunderstood, as wild-caught whitefish. For seniors over 60, this gentle, protein-rich food can be a true healer for early chronic kidney disease, helping to rebuild tissues while calming inflammation deep within the kidneys. The secret lies in its perfect balance: high-quality protein with low phosphorus and sodium, and a healthy dose of omega-3 fatty acids that soothe the very inflammation-driving kidney damage. Unlike red meat or processed fish, wild-caught varieties like cod, haddock, tilapia, when responsibly sourced, or flounder offer pure, lean protein that doesn't overload your system with nitrogen waste. This makes them easier for weakened kidneys to process. Every bite gives your body essential amino acids, the exact materials your kidneys need to repair microscopic cell damage caused by years of high blood pressure, diabetes, or medication side effects. But the real healing magic of wild-caught whitefish comes from its anti-inflammatory omega-3. Chronic kidney disease is, at its core, a slow-burning inflammatory condition. Omega-3 help extinguish that fire by improving blood flow to the kidneys, reducing oxidative stress, and lowering triglycerides, which often rise as kidney function declines. Seniors who eat omega-3-rich fish just 2 to 3 times a week often report reduced swelling, improved energy, and better concentration, signs that their kidneys are filtering more efficiently. Another hidden benefit is that wild fish provides vitamin D and selenium, two nutrients that support immune and thyroid function, both of which play key roles in how well your kidneys perform. However, it's crucial to choose wild-caught, not farmed fish. Farmed fish are often fed corn or soy-based pellets and may contain residues of antibiotics and heavy metals, which can burden the kidneys further. Wild-caught options, on the other hand, contain cleaner fats and fewer toxins, making them far safer for seniors managing CKD. Try baking or steaming your fish with kidney-friendly herbs like parsley, dill, or turmeric. Avoid frying or heavy sauces. They only add unnecessary sodium and fat. When eaten this way, wild-caught whitefish becomes more than a meal. It becomes a therapeutic food, a gentle, natural healer for aging kidneys. For seniors facing early CKD, it's one of the smartest protein choices you can make to slow progression, restore vitality, and protect your kidneys for years to come. Now, let's talk about 4 proteins you must avoid at all costs. Number 1. Processed meats, the silent kidney killers. If you're over 60 and living with early chronic kidney disease, few foods are more dangerous to your kidneys than processed meats. And yet, they're often part of many seniors' daily meals. Bacon for breakfast, ham sandwiches for lunch, or sausage for dinner may seem harmless, but beneath that familiar flavor lies a toxic mix of chemicals and salts that can quietly accelerate kidney decline. Processed meats are heavily preserved with sodium, nitrates, and phosphates, all of which are harsh on aging kidneys. Sodium causes your body to retain water, which raises blood pressure, the #1 enemy of kidney health. For seniors, even small increases in sodium can push blood pressure beyond safe limits, forcing your kidneys to work harder just to maintain fluid balance. Over time, this constant pressure damages the delicate blood vessels inside the kidneys, leading to faster filtration loss. But the damage doesn't stop there. Nitrates and phosphates, 2 common preservatives in processed meats, are especially harmful to people with CKD. Phosphates are often added to make meat appear fresher and juicier, but in the body, they cause calcium imbalances that can lead to bone weakness, calcified arteries, and further kidney scarring. Nitrates, on the other hand, turn into nitrosamines, toxic compounds linked to inflammation, oxidative stress, and even certain cancers, all of which worsen kidney function. What makes processed meats particularly deceptive is how they mask their danger behind convenience. They're pre-cooked, tasty, and easy to prepare, which is why many older adults rely on them. But each slice of bacon or deli meat adds up, slowly, silently, and irreversibly damaging your kidneys. Studies have shown that people who eat processed meats regularly have a significantly higher risk of developing or worsening kidney disease compared to those who eat fresh, unprocessed proteins. If you're used to having processed meats, start by replacing them with healthier, kidney-friendly proteins like organic tofu, egg whites, or wild-caught fish. These foods nourish your body without the chemical overload. Remember, it's not just about cutting calories or fat. It's about removing the toxic burden your kidneys are fighting every single day. So the next time you reach for that slice of bacon or sausage link, pause and remember this. Processed meats may taste familiar, but they're silently destroying the organs that keep you alive. The best gift you can give your kidneys, and yourself, is to stop feeding them poison disguised as protein. Number 2. Red meat, the urea overloader. For decades, red meat has been praised for its strength-building power. But for seniors over 60 living with early chronic kidney disease, it can quietly become one of the most damaging foods on your plate. The problem isn't just fat or cholesterol, it's what happens after you eat it. Red meat, whether it's beef, lamb, or pork, is packed with dense animal protein that produces large amounts of urea and creatinine. Waste products your kidneys must filter out every single day. And when your kidneys are already under strain, this constant overload pushes them one step closer to exhaustion. As we age, our kidney filtration rate naturally declines. That means even a small portion of steak or mutton that your body handled easily in your 40s can now create toxic buildup in your 60s or 70s. This buildup doesn't just stay in your blood. It leads to fatigue, nausea, muscle cramps, and that all-too-familiar mental fog many seniors mistake for just getting older. In truth, it's your body waving a red flag, signaling that your kidneys are struggling to keep up. Red meat also triggers inflammation inside the kidneys due to its high levels of saturated fats and a compound called trimethylamine N-oxide, TMAO. When your gut bacteria break down red meat, they produce TMAO, which has been shown in numerous studies to accelerate kidney scarring and raise heart disease risk. For seniors with CKD, this combination, inflammation plus toxic waste accumulation, can cause kidney function to drop faster than you realize. Another hidden danger is phosphorus and purine content. Both are naturally found in red meat and can elevate uric acid levels, leading to painful gout attacks and further kidney burden. High uric acid is a silent enemy of kidney health, slowly damaging the filtering units and causing microscopic scarring that's nearly impossible to reverse. The solution isn't to cut out protein entirely, but to choose the right kind. Replacing red meat with plant-based options like lentils, quinoa, or organic tofu gives your body the amino acids it needs without drowning your kidneys in urea. Even if you eat red meat occasionally, treat it like a rare indulgence. A few bites, not a full serving. For seniors over 60, every meal is a choice between healing or harming your kidneys. Red meat may seem like a symbol of vitality, but for those with CKD, it's a silent overload that can turn slow kidney decline into rapid failure. The truth is clear. If you want to protect your kidneys, it's time to lighten the load and let your body heal with cleaner, gentler protein sources. Number 3. Full-fat dairy. The hidden phosphorus trap. Many seniors grew up believing that milk and dairy were the ultimate symbols of health. Strong bones, steady energy, and a wholesome diet. But for those over 60 with early chronic kidney disease, full-fat dairy is a silent trap that can slowly push your kidneys into deeper trouble. The danger isn't obvious at first glance. After all, milk, cheese, and cream seem natural. But what makes them risky is their high phosphorus, potassium, and saturated fat content, which can quietly overwhelm the kidney's delicate balance. Your kidneys have the crucial job of maintaining the right levels of minerals in your blood. When you consume full-fat dairy, you flood your system with phosphorus, a mineral that, in excess, becomes toxic for anyone with declining kidney function. In healthy kidneys, phosphorus is filtered out easily. But in CKD, it starts to build up, pulling calcium from your bones and depositing it in the wrong places: your blood vessels, joints, and heart. Over time, this leads to bone weakness, artery calcification, and worsening kidney scarring. It's a vicious cycle that most seniors never see coming until it's too late. Full-fat dairy also contains high levels of saturated fats, which raise bad cholesterol, LDL, and contribute to inflammation, both major drivers of kidney and heart disease. When your kidneys are already struggling, this combination can double the risk of cardiovascular complications, a leading cause of death among CKD patients over 60. To make matters worse, many commercial dairy products are fortified with phosphate additives, which are absorbed almost completely by the body, far more than natural phosphorus from foods like beans or grains. This makes full-fat dairy one of the most deceptive phosphorus sources in a kidney diet. Even the potassium in milk can become problematic in later CKD stages. Elevated potassium levels can lead to irregular heart rhythms or sudden cardiac issues, something seniors must be extremely cautious about. And if that weren't enough, many older adults have some level of lactose intolerance, which adds bloating, gas, and gut inflammation to the mix, further burdening the kidneys through the gut-kidney axis. The good news is you don't have to give up creamy textures or calcium entirely. Swap full-fat dairy for unsweetened almond milk, oat milk, or low-phosphorus Greek yogurt in small amounts. These options offer nourishment without the kidney strain. If you crave cheese, look for small servings of low-sodium, plant-based varieties. Remember this: full-fat dairy isn't evil, but for aging kidneys, it's a hidden phosphorus trap disguised as a comfort food. Every cup or slice adds invisible stress to organs that are already working hard to protect you. Making the switch to lighter, kidney-friendly alternatives can dramatically slow down CKD progression and help you feel lighter, clearer, and stronger with every passing week. Number 4. Protein powders and shakes. The modern threat. In today's health-obsessed world, protein powders and shakes are everywhere, marketed as the shortcut to strength, energy, and youth. But for seniors over 60, especially those with early chronic kidney disease, CKD, these so-called health boosters can quietly become a modern-day kidney trap. What seems like a harmless supplement can, over time, overload your kidneys with far more protein and synthetic additives than they can safely handle. Here's the truth most companies don't tell you. Protein powders, whether whey, casein, or even some plant-based blends, are highly concentrated sources of protein. That means every scoop delivers the protein equivalent of an entire meal, but without the natural fiber, antioxidants, and minerals that help your kidneys process it safely. When your kidneys are already weakened, this sudden protein surge produces an excess of urea, ammonia, and creatinine, the toxic waste products your kidneys must filter. The more you take in, the more pressure your kidneys face, leading to accelerated damage and declining filtration rate. But the problem doesn't stop at protein overload. Many commercial powders and shakes are packed with phosphate additives, artificial sweeteners, and synthetic flavor enhancers, ingredients that may taste good but wreak havoc inside your body. Phosphate additives, in particular, are absorbed nearly 100% into the bloodstream, unlike natural phosphorus from whole foods. This can cause phosphorus levels to skyrocket, leaching calcium from your bones and leaving deposits in your arteries and kidneys. Meanwhile, sweeteners like sucralose and aspartame disrupt gut bacteria, inflaming the gut lining. And as modern research shows, a disturbed gut means a weakened kidney. Seniors often turn to protein shakes thinking they're an easy way to stay nourished, especially when appetite or chewing ability declines. But for someone with CKD, these convenience drinks can quietly replace real, kidney-friendly foods with chemical-laden substitutes that the body struggles to digest. Over time, this can lead to dehydration, higher blood pressure, and fatigue, all signs that your kidneys are under toxic stress. If you truly need a protein boost, skip the powders and turn to natural, whole sources like a small serving of Greek yogurt, soft tofu, or well-cooked lentils. These foods give you protein along with vitamins, minerals, and fiber that help balance your body's internal chemistry. And if your doctor recommends a supplement, ask specifically for a low-protein or kidney-safe medical-grade formula, not a bodybuilding brand from the store shelf. Remember, after 60, your goal isn't to build bulk. It's to preserve strength and protect your kidneys. Protein powders and shakes promise quick results, but deliver long-term harm for those with CKD. Think of them as the modern threat to aging kidneys. Shiny on the outside, but silently corrosive on the inside. Your kidneys don't need more protein. They need better choices and a lighter load to keep serving you for years to come. Final takeaway. If you're over 60 and living with early-stage chronic kidney disease, the truth is simple. Protein can either be your greatest healer or your silent destroyer. The right kind, in the right amount, can help your kidneys repair, your muscles stay strong, and your energy return. But the wrong kind, processed meats, red meat, full-fat dairy, or protein powders, can quietly push your kidneys toward irreversible damage. Your kidneys are remarkably resilient. Even at 60 or 70, they can still regenerate and recover if you give them the right fuel. Focus on gentle, natural proteins like organic tofu, lentils, quinoa, Greek yogurt, egg whites, and wild-caught fish. Foods that strengthen your body without flooding it with waste. These aren't just meals. They're daily medicine for your kidneys. And remember, protecting your kidneys isn't about strict diets or deprivation. It's about understanding your body's limits and nourishing it with wisdom. If this video helped you understand the real connection between protein and kidney health, then don't let this knowledge stop here. Like this video, because it helps others discover it too. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on the latest science-backed kidney health tips made just for seniors. Share it with a friend or loved one who might be unknowingly eating the wrong proteins. And finally, comment below. What's one protein you've been eating daily that you now plan to replace with a kidney-friendly option? Remember, every small change you make today could mean years of better kidney function, sharper mind, and stronger body tomorrow. Take charge of your health, one smart choice at a time. Your kidneys are listening,